Voters in Turkiye also head to the polls this weekend in what's seen as a serious test for Recep Tayyip Erdogan's leadership. The incumbent president is seeking re-election after 20 years in power. But polls suggest he is locked in a tight race with an opposition coalition, particularly in areas hit by two major earthquakes in February. Trent shows us how the campaign is being viewed by those caught up in the crisis.
In cities and towns across southern Turkiye, the scars of what happened 3 months ago are still visible everywhere you look. At just after 4 in the morning, the first of a pair of devastating earthquakes rocked this region, killing over 50,000 people and leaving survivors like Taylor Ali Karuk with the daunting task of trying to stitch together a new post-quake life.
Dükkanlar yıkıldıktan sonra inan ki hiçbirimiz yani esnaflar olsun, halk olsun yaşı yok mu, yaşam yok mu çok şey yapamadık. Sonra iş yerleri açılacak diye telefon ettiler. Gittik, yazıldık, geldik, kura çektik. Kurada bura çıktı, devam ediyoruz. Depremi ne o parti ne bu parti hiçbiri şey yapmadı. Deprem Allah'tan gelen bir afat. Şeyin çok etkilemez benim bir şey.
Maraş was the centre of one of the quakes. The local association of civil engineers is tasked with checking which buildings are still habitable, which ones are damaged beyond repair and which ones need to be rebuilt.
Daha öncesinde maalesef küçük paralarla işte 2.000 lira, 3.000 lira gibi şu anda fiyat tam aklımda değil, yatırılan paralarla müteahhitlik belgesi alıp inşaat yapabiliyorlardı. Fakat deprem de gösterdi ki teknik insanların yapmış olduğu inşaatlar genel itibariyle zarar görmedi.
But for some, the spring weather has brought with it a brighter outlook. Ground has already been broken on building sites, and some families have already collected the keys to their new homes, including Remzi Kavak. His hand-delivered by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan himself.
16 kişi çadırda kaldık. Dedi ki size evleri 3 ayda yapacağız dedi. 45 günde bize evleri teslim etti. 45 günde verdiği sözden 45 gün öncesine Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımız sağ olsun, Cumhurbaşkanımız, milletimiz, devletimiz sağ olsun 45 günde bize anahtarı teslim etti.
The builders here know they're on the clock. President Erdogan, who is facing a tough re-election bid, has put an ambitious pledge to rehome all earthquake survivors within 1 year, right at the centre of his campaign. But not everyone has been so lucky. The waiting list is long, the need great, spread out over an area of 110,000 square kilometres. That's roughly the same size as the whole of South Korea. This is the downtown area of Hatay, a city that was home to some 1.6 million people. But as you can see, it is now virtually a ghost town. Rebuilding here is going to take a lot of time, money and patience. Hatay is less than 1 hour's drive from the border with Syria. Fleeing the civil war, many Syrians have sought refuge in Turkiye in recent years. This earthquake dealing a devastating blow on a community that already had little.
It's so bad. Many family over there have lost some people, like children. The loss is feeling so bad. I don't see anything in the future. Maybe we're waiting something better, but we don't. What is this?
As Turkiye's 61 million eligible voters prepare to go to the polls, many earthquake survivors say they fear their plight could be overshadowed by other issues facing the country as a whole, like a tough economy and record inflation. They're asking politicians and other voters not to forget them as they try to rebuild not just their homes, but their lives and their communities. Trent, CNA, Hatay, Turkiye.